Hello, welcome to Kevlar's Quest, the Modern Life podcast. I'm Kevin Ejezi. Today's quest is Men, if you don't stand out, you disappear. Men, if you don't stand out, you disappear. A lot of men today feel invisible, and honestly, many of them are. Most men are just like wallpaper. And that's exactly how I feel. Most men are like wallpaper. Most men, they like blend into the background. They are not noticed by other men, and they're especially not noticed by women. Most men, like wallpaper, are functionally invisible. And this is interesting because it's in stark contrast to what we typically see in nature. In nature, it's the males who stand out. Peacocks have the feathers. Male birds sing the loudest songs. The females are the ones who stay camouflaged because they are the precious resource for reproduction. But in modern human society, the roles have flipped. Go look at any red carpet event. The men are all wearing the same black tuxedo, while the women look like walking works of art. The men are the backdrop, the women are the spectacle. And here's the problem. Being a wallpaper is dangerous for men. The biggest risk a man can take is refusing to take any risks at all. If a man doesn't put himself out there, nothing happens. No one checks on him. No one gives him opportunities. No one gives him love. No one gives him anything. The world simply moves on without him. So the question becomes, how do you stop being a wallpaper? How do you stand out in a world where blending in is the default? The first step is understanding that a wallpaper is relative. It depends on your environment. Let's take for a guy living in a big town who works in tech and loves going for hiking on weekends. That type of guy in the big cities is completely average. But let's say if the guy moves to another city, the same guy might be seen as interesting or unusual there. So the key is contrast. You have to create a visible difference between yourself and the men around you. And one of the simplest ways to do that is through how you present yourself. Think of dating like let's say marketing. You are not lying about who you are. You are highlighting the parts of yourself that make you compelling. Branding isn't about being fake. It's about being intentional. A woman should be able to look at you and get a sense of what dating you might feel like. That's not the whole story though, but it's the vibe. She's able to get a vibe, the emotional flavor that you give off, the preview. And yes, this can be communicated through appearance. Now, the key here is to make yourself distinct from other guys. That's the point. You don't need to become a caricature, but you do need a vibe, a look, a style, something that signals who you are before you even open your mouth. Women are incredibly sensitive to these cues. They pick up on them instantly. So ask yourself, if you were dropped in a room full of strangers, would anyone be able to tell what kind of man you are just by looking at you? Would they get even a hint of your personality, your lifestyle, or your energy? Or would you blend into the background like a beige wall? Standing out is a risk, but not standing out is a bigger one. The world doesn't reward invisibility, it rewards presence actually. It rewards contrast. It rewards men who are willing to step out of the background and be seen. And that's the shift. Stop being a wallpaper. Start being someone worth noticing. Okay, that's our quest for today. Please subscribe, like, and share. Because that's how the channel grows. Someone out there needs to hear this message, maybe someone like you. Let's spread strength and clarity to those navigating this journey. We will talk more in future episodes. Let me know your thoughts. Thanks for listening and take care.